Are you looking for answers for your love life? Yes, it's a you and them reading. One spread for you, one spread for them. Based over 6 months. You might be in a relationship, dreaded situationship, single and got your eye on somebody, psychically spying on your ex, or you can choose them for friendship. If you want a personalised one, you go to the link. Same day guaranteed. They start from 20 quid. There is a fully loaded at 50 if you want to go into loads of detail. So let's have a look, see what's going off for you, and then we'll move on to them. Uno, dos. Right, okay, so we start off with the 6 of wands in the reverse. Wands, fire action. Story of this card is some great war going off. This village have been out to local battle. They've won. They've returned back to the village. They're celebrating. They know the great war is yet to be won, but they know by celebrating the little wins along the way, it boosts morale of the troops. Reverse position, it's when we're in an energy of feeling like we've got nothing to celebrate. Okay, so we then got, not sure which way to go with this yet. We then got the Hierophant. So the Hierophant's one of the divine masculines. Is divine masculine on a more spiritual base level. Relates to my star sign of Taurus. So it can talk about sticking to some kind of tradition, or it can talk about going on a path of more self-discovery, understanding and learning about what your role and purpose in life is. We then got the Queen of Cups. Cups, water, emotions. Court cards can be an energy within ourselves, can be the energy of somebody else around us. Queens are feminine energy, kings are masculine energy. In tarot, we talk about energy, not gender. So it can be a man, woman, somebody non-binary. I'm going to say this is the collective. So you kind of sat back in that energy of kind of not chasing attractive and stabilizing the emotions based around the situation. Let's continue. Okay. Right, interestingly, we then got the King of Cups in the reverse. Cups, water, emotions, King's masculine energy. So we've got a pairing here, so it could be a relationship. King of Cups in the reverse position is all over the place, emotionally unstable, and it can indicate emotional manipulation. So just be careful of that. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so Pentacles relates to Earth, can mean money and finance, can mean non-financial wealth. That's what we're investing our time, efforts, and energies in. Aces are about bringing in new energy, not starting something new. So this is about going, right, long term, what am I investing in here? Where am I putting my time, my effort, my energy? Because Mr. Grumpy there is being a so-and-so. You know, when we talk about emotional manipulation, it doesn't have to be anything really heavy. If we're talking about a relationship here, it can be, oh, poor me, what about me? You're going out and living and you're leaving me behind. Blah, 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 blah. So it could be that energy, right? Overall outcome card. Temperance. So the Temperance card for me is the alignment card. It's when our mind, body, souls are all in alignment. We know who we are, what we want, where we're going. You'll also notice the angel is pouring into her own cup. So it talks about periods of self-love, self-care, self-healing. Obstacles or blockages. 8 of Cups. Cups, water, emotions. You're the figure there walking away, leaving the 8 Cups behind, disconnecting from something on an emotional level that no longer serves us. So what I do feel like this is a relationship, if I'm honest with you. We've got a pairing there. It just feels like your partner's being upset, mardy. You're being asked not to walk away from it and instead shift your focus to yourself. Now, as I always say, when I'm doing like a relationship-based reading, I'm not saying, oh, you ought to up sticks and leave your partner. What I'm saying is that you need to focus on what you want to do. Because if they don't want to come along for the ride, so be it. Crack on with what you're doing. And on occasion, that's enough of a kick up the arse for them to go, oh, maybe I'm being a bit off here, right? Removing any blockages. The Moon card. So the Moon card for me talks about the unknowns. It's when we feel like something's off and we can't put our finger on it, or we're scrabbling around looking for the piece of the jigsaw puzzle and we can't get them all together. In the upright position, the Moon card says there's no point looking yet. It's not ready to be revealed. So if you've got any kind of questions and doubts about this path forward, you've just got to have a bit of blind faith. You've got to have a bit of blind faith to, you see, I'm not going to say wait around because you're supposed to be getting on with what you're doing, but don't kind of slip into this, oh, it's over. Okay. Right. So let's go on to them. See if we can unpick a little bit of what's going off from their side. Shuffle and flick around and then we'll get started. Right, so let's have Lukey Luke. Right, uno, dos, tres. Right, so we start off with the Page of Swords. Swords are where we think words we use. Pages are more youthful energy. They don't have the knowledge or experience of the kings and the queens, don't have the full motion of the knights. More about giving something a go. Now, pages in my readings are generally always adults, and they're acting like kids. Now, the Page of Swords, sorry, is a bit of a Peter Pan type character. Doesn't want to grow up, makes a lot of promises, pie in the sky ideas. We then got the Seven of Cups, cups, water, emotions. So, person there, probably your partner, big cloud out the cloud, 7 cups. Out of every cup, there's something different. It talks about an abundance of opportunities on an emotional level. It can talk about manifestations and wish fulfillment. I don't want to go that far. Hold fire on that one. 4 of Wands in the reverse. Wands fire action. We call this the 1111 card. Make a wish. It's quite a complex card. This one, it can talk about happy home, engagement, marriage, celebration, etc. The easiest way I describe this card is, whereas the Magician's the manifestation card, so we're magicking something in, this is tangible goals and dreams that we can work towards. Reverse position, I feel like it's more to do with feeling like, oh, this is it. It's broken home time, blah, blah, blah. Let's continue. Okay. Right, 9 of Wands in the reverse, Wands fire action. Upright position, this is one of my favourite cards. We call him the Wounded Warrior. You're the chap there, bandage on the head, one on each arm. I know it's too hot to see from here. Upright position is when we're looking back and going, do you know what? I might be beaten, blooded, battered and bruised. However, I'm still standing. And it's in those moments, if you play your cards right, that is how you step into your power. Reverse position, feeling sorry for themselves, feeling defeated. And that's why they've slipped into this poor me energy. 3 of Swords in the reverse. Swords are where we think words we use. Upright position, we call this the heartbreak card for obvious reasons. Now, although it's the heartbreak card, it is swords. So it's often stuff from the past. It might be something that's been said, okay, and it's time to release it, and they're doing that, right? Overall outcome card. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Pentacles, earth, money, finance, non-financial wealth again. So it's back again. So whereas for you, you're going, right, long-term, what we're investing in here can indicate going on to bigger things because we've got the garden down in the bottom with the archway, the mountain through it. Reverse position, not doing that, right? Obstacles or blockages, this is often advice for you. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. So it's another 9, another reflection card. So it's similar to the 9 of Cups, whereas Cups is emotions. This is about effort, energy, potentially money. It's in the reverse position. The obstacle or blockage here is about questioning, is there any more effort I can put in? So, no, you've done all the effort you can do to try and get this person to, your partner to convince themselves to see things from a different perspective. And it's down to them then to make the change. As I always say, when you're dealing with 2 autonomous human beings, you can only do what I call control the variables. What that basically means is if there's something you can do or say it. After that, release it. Okay, let them do their thing. You crack on with yours. Removing any blockages. Chariots. So the Chariot card for me talks about either the energy around us or questions of should I do it, is the time right. I feel it's questions of should I do it, is the time right, because that's also falling in the same place as the Moon card. Just push forwards with what you want. So from their side, I feel like they've been acting a little bit like a Page of Swords. They've been going, yeah, let's sort this out, but they're not really, coming good. Reverse king or no, they're still a king. So why is a king acting like a page? With the 7 of Cups, I feel like that's them seeing you get these opportunities, and you're like, I'm just going to go for it. And they're going to go, oh no, this is it, disaster, poor me, how could you do this, right? You're kind of shutting off to it and going, well, I'm going to focus on investing in myself and get into alignment. They are going to start to do that release, but I don't feel like they're really going to focus then later on about stepping into something bigger. So what you're being asked to do is just push forward with what you want. The masculine energy will want to lead everything regardless. If they're a good masculine energy, they'll go, no, it's fine, you do that, I'll support you, I'm here for you, and stuff like that. So there you go, that's where I'm going. It's not all doom and gloom. You're being advised not to kind of give up and walk away, but push forwards with what you want. Private readings, link top of the profile. It's called Stand Store. Get them in. You can get clarity on your love life situation today. Ta-ta.